easy go.
This time again, another Savathun solo, but this time with hammers. So here's the build. Thermite grenade, the best out of the three, as long as you use it right. Rally barricade, which because it's so useful, right the way throughout. Towering is good, but not for this Nightfall. Strafe lift, because it's the best jump out of the three, and we're going top tree Sunbreaker. We're not going bottom tree, we're going top. So those top two perks, what are they called? Explosive Pyre and Vulcan's Rage. Those two perks together make your hammers so more like a lot powerful than the bottom tree. Yes, you can throw 10 hammers. Everyone goes on about that, but yeah, but I can throw 6 hammers that do a lot more damage. So I'd rather that. So those two perks, a synergy with your super. The next two perks are also very useful. This one is as well, Hammer Strike, Melting Point from day one, for those that remember. Only thing now, it's tied to your shoulder charge rather than your melee. Tempered Metal, I value that perk a lot, because it affects all your weapons. It affects all your weapons, your movement, just everything. Reload speed, so it's a lot of synergy. This is my Sunbreaker set, and they are all the mods that you can see. Mainly solar mods, a couple of kinetic reloader mods, and power weapon mods. Standard-sides, which I will be using. I don't use it at the start of the Nightfall. I end up using Mask of the Quiet One, but I end up switching to this because it's beneficial in a couple of circumstances. And yes, the overshield is a bit meh, as people have said, but yeah, but it's the difference between living or dying, so I use it. I think it's great for solo play, and maybe not so much team play. Weapons, I'm not going to go over them because I've done that in the previous video on my hunter run. In depth, going in them all. All you need to know is you need arc. Run double scout as well. You don't want to be running. You could probably do better devils, but you definitely want Mananan on. And I'll be using coil as well. The modifiers this week, so it's Anomalies. So these like blue orbs that are scattered right the way throughout the Nightfall. They give you 30 seconds each. You can get a lot of time if you get them all, which makes this solo possible. The way I do it, I end up getting them all. There is one really hard but made easy. A certain way. Momentum, play that to your advantage. On the Warlock it's really hard. I don't know what it is. It just takes so much a lot longer to proc it. Even on the Hunter it takes longer. I just feel as though it's easier on the Titan with when momentum's on. So quick spawn your Sparrow. And Sparrow for this bit. As I said, I'm using Mask of the Quiet One just for grenade energy. I know fine well it's a Sentinel exotic, but it works on all classes with grenade energy, so that in itself is a really good perk. In this room there's 2 anomalies and 2 mages. Kill the two mages if you haven't got max heavy, which I didn't have. That's the first one, and then the next one is above me. In the next room there's 3 anomalies. There'll be a wizard and like 6 or 7 acolytes. Kill as many acolytes as you can first, then you can rush the wizard with your coil. They will hide a lot, so try and get them when they're peeking. If there's like 1 or 2 left, you can rush the wizard, it'll be fine. As long as you use a momentum, and sometimes it won't one-shot the wizard, sometimes it will. Okay, what I've done there, you can quickly You can make the animation quicker with your ghost. If you double tap the ghost button, it'll dismiss the ghost. Just little things like that. So again, you're gonna have a wizard to deal with and a bunch of thrall. Try and kill as many thrall as you can until the wizard gets into position in mid. When the wizard gets into position, make sure you got momentum procced. Run over there and get the one shot on her. Next phase, there's 2 knights and a bunch of acolytes and exploding thrall. First off, get this guy. So notice how I looked up to see where he would jump to, because he doesn't always jump there. Most of the time he does, but not always. This little place here is the best place to stand to deal with all these ads. You can see how they're just all nicely bunching up. If you're over there, they're all over the place. And it just takes longer. You get 1 or 2 that aren't in clustered, but generally a lot of ammo management as well. I mean, I know I'm low on nameless and I need nameless for a lot of these encounters. So if you see that, because juggler's on, that is the modifier on in the whole game all the time. God knows why it is. It's kind of like D1 sprint lock. So they've done away with sprint lock and then give us juggler. I'd rather have sprint lock. I would. Anyways, that's the last night. All ads are down. Gonna spawn 2 sets of thrall to kill. Just keep backing up as I'm doing and kill them all. This is where I was swapping, so I'm swapping to stand sides and I keep stand sides on for the rest of the Nightfall now. Stand sides really works well here, and yes, the shield, overshield isn't very good, but see how it helps me out a lot here. I put melting point on the boss, well on the ogre, and it melted him, literally. And that's why I use top tree, folks, not bottom.
The Hive power their rituals through death and sacrifice. If you cannot find a way forward, there is no shame in retreat. Far better to save your light for another
In
battle.
the next room you're gonna have, let me see, you have 1 anomaly here.
We understand.
And
we agreed to this mission.
3 in the next room. This room you can, this is a chance to fill back up on heavy. I already had full heavy, but if you only had say 2 or 3, you can get your 5 coil back. Room. The anomaly in this room, and then advance. Anomaly behind you. And now,
Don't understand.
next job,
That
clear out all the
right
acolytes.
around
Do not touch the wizard at all. Don't shoot her, don't walk near her, just stay back here, scout rifle all the acolytes. You don't want to wake her up because she's just she'll start firing at you and you don't want that really. Yep, that's all the acolytes down. Make sure your call's reloaded before you go up there. And one shot her. Now I am going to switch out to curtain call, just because with the call you got to get up so close for it to be useful. Not only that, I'm using curtain call for the next phase, the 2 ogre room phase as well. Now I try and risk it. I'm like, what the hell? I've got an overshield. Momentum's going. I'll be able to get the slam. But the knight kills me on top of that.
Hello.
The thing is, I didn't waste much time, so
We're here to help.
I could have danced around with the knight for another 20-30 seconds and maybe have killed him. I don't think I've lost that much time in general. And not only that, I'm on a good, really good time, so. That's not too bad. There's 2 more anomalies in this room that I haven't got just yet. One to my right, one above me. If you're getting anything above 11 minutes, you're on a half decent time. If you're anything above 12, then you're on a really good run. A lot of anomalies in this room, as you can see. One here halfway up. Get the ghost
Hold on.
scanned first before anything.
It's some kind of summoning.
That'll get to your next phase quicker.
Magic running deep into the arcology, powered by void light. They're using void light to summon something down there.
This room, you're gonna have like
Anyone there?
6 or 7 acolytes and a knight.
Zavala, can you hear me?
Kill all the acolytes before you start dealing with that knight.
Thanks for traveling.
Don't rush him.
Barely hear you.
Unless if you had coil on, you could certainly kill him, one-shot him, but like that, they can do a lot of damage with them nades. Keep taking his shield down until he does his health regen. He'll do a shield, and then after that he's vulnerable for a rocket. Because if you do it just out in the open, he'll dodge it more than likely. I noticed my ammo count's not very good as well, so I have to kind of juggle between the two. I need a lot of scout rifle for this next
How
part.
the hive could have captured so much void light.
So like I done in my hunter run, I'm going to stay back here and get this ogre one shot. Do not kill him, because that will spawn in the second ogre, and you don't want to spawn the second ogre in until you're ready in position. So just get this ogre weak, or as weak as you can get him, and then we can go to the next part. There's how many anomalies is there? 4 anomalies in this room. Which I'll be able to get them all very safe. There is one hanging off the map that's generally dangerous to get, but the way you get it on the top of the building, it isn't dangerous. So just keep chipping away at his health. As soon as you're happy, start proceeding with the anomalies. Again, my ammo is not very good at all on both, so let me just run through here. You can survive it very easily, even if you have got standard sides on. You got momentum, rocking constantly. That's how you get up on top of this building, from there to there. Come around here, get that last anomaly. Now you can get into position. So finish off that first ogre, immediately turn round, put a couple of shots into him, and get out of his way, because he'll start being aggressive like that. This is where my rockets are going to come in.
No, just us down here.
Shoot to try and unload your rockets as soon as you can, because you will dodge them. And finish him off with your super. Not only that, I can run through here
Real talk.
with damage
I don't know how
resistance
much
because I got
more
my
this
super on,
can take,
so
and I'm running out of ammo.
just helps overall.
We're coming for you.
Lie low is not in my playbook. I'm gonna
These
do
guys
what I
can
to
kill
help
you very
from here.
easily as well, just
I
be
thought
careful with these.
I was so cavalier about destroying these.
Switching to coil for this next segment, just because of its use and how good it is. This is again one of those other rooms where you can fill back up on your heavy. With this section, if you're anywhere 11 minutes plus, then you're on a very good time, I would say. So that's the first anomaly in this room. There's another 2 anomalies, at least. There's one anomaly that you won't see me get, but I do get. I think I end up using it. I use coil on the ads, but it ends up killing the anomaly. We'll soon see on the side. Run past all the ads, use coil, run to the back of the map. And then you can coil for all that rush you. The anomaly was destroyed. I seen it come up. I don't know how that happened. God knows. But it was in between those 2 pillars, right above me now. I do apologise about that if you came to see where all the anomalies are, but there's one just above me now, but it's been destroyed. I'm assuming by enemy fire somehow. God knows. Anyways, see to pick up the relic, and your first thing you need to do is the thrall. Jump over the thrall because they'll explode, and they are orange bars as well. So it'll take a while to kill. As you can see there, you can line the enemies with the relic as well. It's so good on the knights. I can blind the knight, do what I want with him, coil him, dead. Be sure to juggle the relic. Don't wait too long. I don't know what the timing is on it, but if the relic runs out, you'll have to go back and get it, and you're wasting yourself time. You're wasting time. That's the next anomaly. Before you rush this knight, be sure to kill both acolytes. But you're going to do the same thing with this knight. You're going to blind him, then coil him. Sure to be going in there with full health as well. He can kill you very easily without momentum. One shot on him. Now I'm waiting out my super. Try and do what damage I can, and then we'll use our super. There's an anomaly to my right that I'll get in a minute. Well, you got your full health before you do it, and then clear out. See, that's the thing with the hammers, it's got that range super, so you can do a lot with it. You wouldn't be able to go in there with Titan Smash. You wouldn't be able to do that. That's the advantage. These last remaining guys, I just blind them. That way I don't have to juggle the relic, I can just kill them with the relic. There's no messing around. Shoot that explosive, Harold gets the ogre kill there. Before you peek as well, always make sure you got full health. Make sure the room's clear. You can't be going in that room with ads up. I'm double checking, scanning the room, make sure. One last check just to make sure, yeah. There's another acolyte. Now in this room here, the double dunk, you're more than likely going to die. I would say it's like a 10% chance that you can survive it. Come to this pillar here, right in direct middle of it, and then get the dunk. Now I rushed that, but even if I hadn't rushed it, I would have died. Tell you now, I've never survived that. But I thought I'm gonna die anyway, so I'll just rush it and get the dunk, get it over with. You know, the quicker we get that, the quicker we can get to the boss and everything. There's another anomaly in here. I'm gonna get now.
I might have an idea. Let's find Takeo.
And on this floor, there'll be one more anomaly to get, and then we're going into the Thrall Cave, which there is 4 or 5 anomalies at least.
Hurry!
Take these guys out from a distance. You can definitely coil them, but sometimes it's very easy to kill yourself with coil. I just thought I'm on a very good run. I'll just take them out at a distance.
We can use the crystals
and be done with it.
the ritual. We can beat this.
That's
Yeah,
the
great
secret
idea.
anomaly there.
There aren't any powered crystals in here.
Switching to curtain now, so that we've got it ready to go when we get to the boss.
You're right. There is a way out.
It's very easy to die in here as well. So if you do get surrounded by Thrall, jump in the air. That's the best advice I can give you. There's one in this cave. Like, you can sometimes rush the door and there won't be much Thrall there, but this time there was a lot, so I was just jumping in the air, let them explode on each other, let them kill each other. Turn around, one above the door, and then there's one more anomaly to get in this whole Nightfall. Shoot to jump up on the rock, because the Thrall can't get you if you're up there, can they? And just kind of run past them, let them explode on themselves again. Now I'm 10 minutes at the boss, so I've got time to spare, so I'm just getting a bit of super energy. It's beneficial if I have a super coming up to an ad phase that will be coming up to, so I'm going to pre-rally, take down the crystal,
This ends here.
and use as many rockets as I can. I think I used 4 rockets on this first phase. Hide behind your barricade, wait for him to teleport, and another 2. Couple of primary shots, you should be immune after all that. And then once these Thralls start rushing you, you gotta run. So now it's the ad phase. That's what I was saying. I was killing the Thrall to get my super for this. Now there's 2 knights, and those 2 knights are key targets. If you kill them both, no matter how many ads are up, the Shrieker boss, he's gonna open up, and I don't want that to happen. If he opens up while I'm killing the ads, it's just adding difficulty to an already difficult Nightfall. So best way to do it is kill all ads and leave one knight alive. Be sure to switch to coil, because there is a major that'll give you heavy. Granted, I was a bit risky there switching, but I was okay in the end. I'll use your super and clear out what you can. Be sure to definitely not kill that second knight though. It'd be bad news if you done that. There's your brick that I was talking about. Couple of acolytes here at the back, so if that's the case, clear them out as well. They do them fire nades that they're just done then. They're dangerous. Once everything's clear, get somewhere safe, swap to curtain, and then take out the knight. while you're taking the night out, be at the back of the map where I am. Don't be on the other side, because this is where we're going to set up our rockets from. Yeah. Start running to get momentum, because the boss can still kill you there. Still shoot you. Rally and use as many rockets as you can. I end up using all of mine. Reason being is you want him to the next phase. The quicker he gets to the next phase, the less dangerous he is, because he's right at the other side of the map. Now this little, I don't know what you call it, but this object that I'm standing behind, it's a really good place, because the boss will shoot his purple arc blast, whatever they are. He'll shoot you, but it'll hit the front of that wall, so you can get crits on him. You can damage him. The only thing that can be the issue is the thrall. Just melee them as they come to you, though. And there we go, he's immune. So again, he'll close up, and it's all adds. All adds need to be killed. And same with the knights, where there was 2 targets. There's now 3 ogres, and they're all targets. So if you were to kill all 3 ogres, regardless of how many adds were up, the boss would open up and start the next phase. You don't want that to happen. So kill 2 ogres, kill all the acolytes, kill that major for your next brick, heavy brick, and get the last ogre weak. Because if you leave an acolyte alive, they're going to do a lot of fire grenades, like I mentioned earlier, and you don't want that for the next phase. It's already hectic as it is. Now it looks like there's not a lot of adds left alive, but there is. They hide, so you've got to push up a little bit. If you do have to, come to this part of the map. Every so often, if you get weak, just proc momentum. Scout the area, make sure everything's dead apart from the ogre. Once that's the case, get your curtain call and get to the other side of the map, the part of the map that we were earlier. Do your rally beforehand. Get shot of the ogre and unleash as many rockets as you can on him, because he'll usually do a special attack, and that special attack will kill you. More than likely. I done that much damage that he didn't do his special attack. So that helps out if you can do it. The thrall at this point are kind of a priority. The next phase will have a wizard, and once you kill that wizard, it'll spawn a relic. And that relic needs to be done. Now, unfortunately, I hit the thrall trying to proc momentum. They stopped my momentum literally, and I died off the boss. So it's kind of one of the mistakes I've made. Oh, we're on 3 minutes plus. So we're on really good time, and we're approaching the last phase. We have to kill literally this major and 2 more witches, and then we're done after that. Killing all the thrall really helps out for the next part as well. It's absolutely worth doing. Just definitely be patient. I know you'll get one shot a lot, but when that happens, just keep moving and until you can do damage to that witch. If I'd have heavy left, this witch wouldn't have been as much of a problem as as it was. So to get the next 2 witches to spawn in, you need to pick up the relic. But what I do is, I pick up the relic and come to this little place here. If there's no thrall alive, this place is excellent for taking the witches out. You can just creep over, look, and do damage. You definitely need to kill them both. You maybe could get the dunk while they're alive, but you would die. Didn't really want to happen, to be honest, so. Plus we've got plenty of time. Well, that's it, all lads are down. Reload your rocket if you've got one. Everything reloaded. There's no actual strategy to just doing that. Just make sure you got momentum on. Get to that dunk as quick as you can. Now use 1 rocket. Skate over there. Melting point. Super. I only got to use 2 hammers. 3 hammers.
Well, we did it.
That was pretty easy. It weren't too bad.
We did it.
Weren't too bad. Yeah, that's a run on the hammers anyways. For those that main hammers. Which I know there's a lot more people that do now. So, anyways. Just enjoy. And that's the main thing. Thank you.